torches are lit, legends unfold. Past converge, a new day's dawning. The heroes step forward, adventure is calling. It's D&D night. Pull up your chair and help us as worlds collide. Destiny smashing together, you can't run or hide. Tonight we are heroes. Roll one more time. Maps unrolled, mysteries waiting, secrets to find. Rolling the dice, the dead animating. Fail here and pay the price. It's D&D night. Pull up your chair and help us as worlds collide. Destiny smashing together, you can't run or hide. Tonight we are heroes. Roll one more time. In the paths we choose, every step shapes our story. Crafting heroes, villains, and legends. Each decision rippling forward, writing fate with each roll. It's D&D night. Pull up your chair and help us as worlds collide. Destiny smashing together, you can't run or hide. Tonight we are heroes. Roll one more time. This is our
And we're live. Just like that. Dude, that was some ominous, like, doo-doo-doo-doo. It was a little ominous. Welcome in, everybody, Dungeons & Dragons. We moved yesterday's D&D session over to today because it's Easter and it's a long weekend, and that's basically the thing. So, when we last left off, our valiant heroes had done a couple things. So you guys had rescued a group of people in a wagon from a bandit raid. And in saving them, they told you, hey, we're heading into Hearthvale. Why don't you hop a ride with us? We need to repair our wagon. You guys helped them do that. And then you rode into town. You learned a couple things. One, that Tannic was due to check into Hearthvale a few weeks ago and hasn't. And that a rider has been sent out to look for him, but you've been asked by the postmaster here if you can locate him or gain confirmation that the goods were delivered, that they would pay you essentially that of a finder's fee. To which you accepted. You also had some questions about Grask, the bandit leader, which he sent you over to the Bounder's outpost. When you went in there, the Warden Cell, who is in that space, basically told you that if you guys were crazy enough to go and face off with Grask and take him out, he would pay you the ongoing bounty that's been put forward for his head, which at this point was 500 gold. And he brought out the chest to show you, and which you got a glimpse of it and decided, you know what? Yeah, I want some of that money. And so you decided, this is it. We're going to go do that. He gave you a map that pointed out where roughly Grask's bandit camp is. The only thing is that he hasn't had somebody come back to confirm it, so he said this is the best I can do, basically. The camp lies somewhere within the Thornvale woods. And you guys had already gotten confirmation about the Thornvale woods because on the other side of it, or in the apiarist, the beekeeper, was being pushed out of the forest by Grask's bandits, and essentially had told you at the time that Grask doesn't want anybody in the woods at all, that he's basically laid claim to them as his domain and has been terrorizing the area. So armed with all of that information, you decided this was it, and you were getting ready to head out of town. I don't know if you see the image or not. I'll just share it really quick with you.
Hit the inn and rested.
You did hit the inn and rest. Yeah, you've been here a couple days, basically. You've rested up. You're feeling full of vigor and very, very strong and powerful. There's a general shop and a couple things in here. You haven't really had an opportunity to do much other than do some conversation. Oh, the other thing that happened while you were here, the Knoll, who is known as Ruck, had come into town under cloak and essentially brought you a note that essentially from Grask that said your lives are forfeit. They belong to me now. You guys had essentially hatched a plan that you would get Ruck to go and hide for a few days, and in that time frame you would get ahead of him, get into the camp, clear it out, and this would not only take Grask down but also save Ruck and his family in a very condensed format. That's basically what happened. Was there anything that I missed? Does that kind of roughly sum it up?
Forgot the part of that this bounty money, that half of it has to be donated to the church, because ridding this land of their of these bandits and that is for the good of the people.
We said your half can be donated to the
I think you're welcome to do with whatever you want with your gold, Haldy, but I will not be donating mine. Thank you.
Oh, the path.
I've already made arrangements with the warden that he's donating half of it as we're marching on to
Slim's whispering, well, we can split this 5 ways instead of 6.
Path
Might
of,
have to forget someone out there.
the path of the lawful good.
No, she's not really concerned about the money. She's concerned about the terrorist that's terrorizing
Okay,
the
so
land.
5 ways it is. Sweet. Well, 500 gold. Fuck, that's like we were scrapping for
The
like
Chase's-
50 gold.
In Chase's campaign, we were fighting dragons for 40 gold and stuff.
500 gold. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're,
So
we're
yeah, if
heading there right now. See you later.
Anything you want to do in town?
No, we don't have
We're
to
good.
go
got
for it.
food, I got water.
It is a couple days travel to the forest, so not
We do
saying you need to
rely
do
on-
anything, simply just making sure before you leave.
Saying this is the last chance.
This is
we
your
can
last
do
chance.
something.
Yeah, you won't have another store, quote, until you leave and come back, kind of thing. So
Well,
Yeah, I
we
don't think
rely
we
on Sylvaris to
enough
help us
money
with
to-
provisions.
Really
What's in the party
any
sheet?
need that
upgrading.
cash money.
21 gold pieces.
Yeah. You had spent a little bit of that, but
Yeah, I only have like 2 gold pieces on
Fuck,
me.
Slim has more than me.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't he steal something at one point?
He took a bag of
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah, okay.
I don't feel bad about taking
Sylvaris
we
finds
know
it.
of.
Hey, where'd you get this
We
from?
don't know that.
I do. I'm Slim.
The the rain has let up, but it's still kind of a bit of a cloudier day today. And it's you're getting an early start on this. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning or so as you're starting to
Yeah.
walk out the gates. And as you are walking, you kind of take those last couple steps. You can hear somebody calling out for you from behind. And they're like, wait a minute. Hold up!
Jonathan keeps walking.
Oh shit, we forgot Cankle.
God damn it, Cankle, hurry up.
Yeah.
A good place for me to jump back in.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, you're Cankle now.
I am not Cankle.
Chase, you can go ahead and grab your guy.
I'm just logging in.
This large,
That's why Mike didn't say anything, because he knew he was coming back.
burly man comes running up the cobblestone road. Wait! Hold on a moment.
Get out of here. We don't need another person. We were splitting this 5 ways.
We're splitting 5 ways, not 7.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a Goliath, especially with a big sword.
Yes, we
lot.
do.
Actually, yeah, we actually do need that.
His name is his name Simple John?
Simple John.
Yeah.
Not quite. Walk up to the party. I'm Skarn, Boulder Blade. I need to kill those bandits, and I hear you're going that way.
Wait, were
We
you offering
are.
500 gold pieces too?
We're doing this for free, though.
Yeah, there's no benefit.
Yeah, there's no money involved here.
Well,
is this
Heldy
like a
will-
revenge thing? Or is
Heldy
this
will
like...
back that up.
I'm also gonna give you guys a heads up. Chase knows nothing about what's going on. I haven't told him a single thing, so it's up to you guys to decide to tell him whatever it is that you would like
But
to.
is there... Does he have a back?
He knows what I've told him.
Yeah.
Is he like one of the boundaries?
Yeah, I'm gonna... Well, I'm questioning him.
Nope.
I'm like, what do you have to do with these bandits? Like...
I hold up my sword. My sword told me it'll only let go of the rock
God.
if I work with other people. I can't just go around killing bandits by myself. It
This guy's
wants me to
crazy.
cooperate.
He's talking to
This
his
guy's
sword.
crazy.
Talks to his sword.
Yeah, he talks to his sword.
Okay,
I don't think I can
but
share.
He's also very large, so I don't want to get on his bad
Yeah.
side.
Can you
Heldy's
guys see
like
his portrait?
Frank.
Yeah. Or...
I can
That's
see
hidden
his
behind my
Is that
map.
him?
the top.
What the
Christ.
fuck?
Can you share it?
Got a giant rock stuck to his sword? Is
I-
that what we see?
I don't.
That-
I don't think I can share the image. I've got it on for
You'd
our
have to-
viewers on stream, but
You.
Chase might have.
How do you have his image?
it's in the portraits folder.
Yeah, just make it as a map.
I thought I could do that. If I right click on it, the only thing I get is close image, which I don't think is going to help me.
No, but when you click on it and it opens up the folder
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should.
where the actual file is put, you should be able to right click on that and make
We
it.
should be
I
able
accidentally
to open
changed
it
my
as an
I
image.
accidentally changed my picture.
Yeah, no, I get next page, previous page, list view, zoom, close window.
Oh, it's in assets under portraits.
Can I drag it into? Oh, I can drag it into shared.
Oh, here we go.
Can you see it now?
There.
God
Yes.
damn.
Okay.
Dude.
So he has a hammer
No,
sword.
Is that bludgeoning damage? No, it's not a. It's a magic sword that was stuck into a rock. You wouldn't let me pull it out, but the rock's not that
So
heavy.
you took the rock.
Swings the rock with the sword.
It's not happy that I have it, but it said I might be able to use it if I
It's
follow some rules.
Excalibur. He just took the boulder with it.
Yeah.
Wait, the
Didn't
pommel's
wait.
also a rock. How deep was that sword?
Oh, Sylvaris, you.
Look, I'm not a thinker. I just know that this here sword's gonna let me wield it if I work with you guys. And I can kill
Well,
some bandits. It's a win-win.
Okay.
It's a big sword.
Mike, you'll have to add him to the party sheet as well.
Oh, yep. Sorry. Thank you for that heads up.
Wait, we haven't accepted him yet.
Oh, right.
Let's take this to a vote.
Are we voting? How does
Yeah.
this work?
I look your party up and down. You look like you could use a frontliner.
We sure could, and you look like the man smart enough to do it.
Yes.
I feel like the tallest person here is probably Sylvaris.
I believe so.
Everyone else looks pretty short.
We are on our
Well,
way.
I'm a dwarf anyway, so I am short.
I'm
Yeah,
about a
that's
foot or
true.
two.
And profits.
Heldy has no qualms if he wants to rid the land of these bullies and that are terrorizing the people.
So you're doing this for the fun. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, the Bounders told me you guys were heading out.
Okay,
Thought I could
but
join up, give you a hand.
We are.
yeah, I guess we could use the help. You won't get a full split of the profits, but you'll get some.
Either way, just in case you
Slim's
are
like, you can
on
have
watch,
mine.
And
The-
there may or may not be a gnoll that is following us. Possibly he's friendly. Don't crush him, please.
Friendly, no?
Yeah. Well,
Well,
asterisks.
he's an acquaintance.
Yeah. He's helping us. We're helping him. Ish. Actually, I don't really know if we're actually helping him, but he's helping us, and that's all that really matters.
I don't know how much we're actually
Can
helping.
I kill that Knoll?
Not yet.
When we are done.
No, he's talking to the sword, not you.
Sword says not unless it gives me reason. I guess it's fine.
All right.
Jesus, he has 24 hit points too. Oh my god. Yeah, you're definitely the front line.
What are you, a barbarian?
Barbarian, yeah.
You get
Yeah, you
angry?
can tell them about your character if you.
Do you
if
get
want.
angry every once in a while?
We
Do you have
we
anger
will
issues?
start marching, and he will
don't have issues
regale
getting
us
angry,
with
no.
his history.
Yeah, you guys,
No.
you have a fair travel ahead of you.
Exactly.
So
No,
if you're inviting them along to head out, we can start that process.
So did you go through the trial recently too, or?
Well, not recently.
While back.
Do you like drinking?
Wasn't very fun.
What
Yeah.
shit was you? Was
That
ya?
wasn't our trial. We would have won
Yeah.
that.
What
way
shit
easier.
were you?
Well, welcome to the third chits.
Third
That-
shit.
Yeah,
That's our
her
name. That's the name of our party. Third chits.
With
I
C
opened fingers up.
CH.
I wanted to be.
Yeah.
Jonathan
There's
in
there's
his
six
posse,
there's 6 of
but-
you. Not 3.
Uh-huh.
I tap him on the kneecap. That's okay.
Worry about it.
It's because you.
I don't know how tall he really is, but
Wait, what happened? to
7
all the
feet.
Portraits.
yeah,
7 feet.
I'm only like 4 feet.
Yeah, I had to roll a dump stat and it was intelligence.
I was a barbarian. That's all right. But yeah, as we march, because we have a general, there's like a trail that goes.
Yeah,
that
so
direction,
there's a very well worn trail to the road, so it'll take you a day basically to get here.
Yeah.
And then we decided it's too. Oh right, sorry, Chase, you can't see what I'm pointing at. There you go. Welcome to our hex map, by the way. And so basically it'll take you 2 days essentially, or sorry, 1 day to get back to the Emberline Road. Once you leave the Emberline Road towards your path here, depending on the path that you choose to take, and I'm going to let you guys decide. You can do a straight shot in if you'd like, or however it is that you'd like to do, but somebody's basically going to be your navigator and draw lines. We're going to do 2 hexes equals 1 day, and so that you've got a few days travel to get there.
Like 5 days.
Chase, for your information, every day's travel, you'll lose some form. You have to have some form of food and some form of water, whether it is packed or found. And then we're doing a roll daily for weather, for stumble upon, and for encounters. So you're familiar with Tail the Manticore. This is basically ripped right out of it.
Nice.
And so what we're doing is I'm getting you guys to make those first 2 rolls, the weather and the stumble upon, and I'm making the final roll, the encounters. And the token marked with 6 is the encampment.
The rough
Grask's encampment. Yeah, it's rough because the Bounders have basically said we don't know exactly where his hideout is. We just know it's in the deep of the Thornvale Woods.
He's sent men, but they never come back.
They've never come home. So if you guys are traveling back to the Emberline Road, you can make it here in a full day's travel. We already did the rolls for the day with the exception of the encounter. So I'm going to make that roll for you right now.
We do have Silparis can help us find food and stuff.
Okay.
As a ranger.
Yeah, if anybody that's doing your scouting while you're traveling forward, go ahead and make your survival checks. Or your animal handling, if you're doing animal tracking, whatever. Like, whatever it is that you're doing, just let me know what you're doing.
I'm chatting up our new friend. Like, non-stop.
Got to lean down to hear you.
Yeah. But mainly making sure that you walk in the light. That you have a righteous path.
I would actually prefer it if he was a little off base.
I am going to for the sword. It guides me.
The sword tells me that I need to be walking in the light.
Yes.
It's
supposed to be a good sword, but the rock's blocking it, so.
Sylvaris, you find a collection of berries, wild vegetables, along with a couple of rabbits. So you've got kind of a pretty good mix of meat and vegetables and things to basically complement a decent meal for the whole party. So you kind of go out into the wilderness and come back with your bounty. And as you kind of get to the
on the menu.
berries on the menu, and so you get to your spot. This is very similar to the camping spot you were using before, where you were originally attacked by the bandits.
Yeah.
And you set your camp up, get ready to bed down for the evening. Is there anything that you'd like to do before that? Before we go through your watch order?
I would.
Okay.
I don't know if you're... I'm going to use my stone cunning
Okay.
to invest if Garn will allow me to look at the stone that's attached to his sword. I'm trying to figure out...
If you could get the stone off the sword, that'd be great.
There's... Yeah,
You tried hitting it.
yeah. Have you taken this hammer and chisel?
He's like, that's all I do. It's hit it.
That was the first thing I tried, and the second. That's pretty
No,
much all I
like-
tried.
If there's any kind of history behind this thing, this stone, is it just a chunk of raw stone?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make your check.
So
Or
I
is
get
it a
double-
check?
It's a history
Yeah,
check.
be a
History check.
history
Okay.
check with advantage.
Sure.
Or
One,
double
and
proficiency.
I get double proficiency. So I get
Oh.
+4 on my roll. So I already get +2, so I'll get an additional +2. And I'll make the roll.
Okay. Yeah, Skarn holds it out for you and kind of, rests it on the ground. And Helda, you get in there, you get a closer look at it. At first inspection, just looking at it, it looks just like a giant slab of like heavy like stone, right? Like this kind of like...
Yeah, can I tell if it has been made like this?
Yeah, so as you kind of like you look, it looks like it's got rough edges from where it's been basically hoisted out of the ground. But as you kind of like get a little bit closer and look into it, you can see that it has been worked on. And not only that, but when you run your hand across the stone, you see this faint lettering appear and then disappear when you do that. And it is dwarven text as it basically goes across.
Which I can read.
And you kind of do it a couple times. Every time you do it, you can see it appear and disappear as you kind of look it over. And it says, "He who is worthy shall," and that's all it says. And then the part where the sentence stops, you see the jaggedness of the stone, where it basically was broken out of the ground.
Is he only like half worthy there, big boy?
Well, she says I'm not worthy at all, but
You're
She,
strong
it's with
enough
the
to.
she?
I'll prove her wrong.
It's a
So
she.
you-
Okay.
this is just a test then. But he tore it out. There was other writing, but
Have
mean,
you gone
I
to
don't
see
know.
the Lady of the Lake about it?
yeah.
Skarn also has no idea. When he rubs his hand on it, nothing happens.
He-Man.
There was a magic sword. I took it.
It's fair.
I don't know how much you want into
More
the
of a
story
mace
with
right
this,
now.
but can I determine like
Yeah.
where the stone came from?
Like
it's not local. from
it's
this
not
area.
it's not local from this area, but it's kind of just nondescript. I'm not smart enough when it comes to stone types, but it'd be like, think like granite kind of thing, right? Like it's just it's a very, if you didn't know any better and you just looked at it, it would look like a chunk of rock on a stick, right? Like it does not look at all special in any way, shape, or form until you get close with a tuned eye. You, as somebody who is knowledgeable in stone and rock and dungeoning and digging deep, and in addition your religious touch, in addition to your dwarvish heritage, you're able to piece this together that this is no ordinary rock, this is no ordinary sword, and it's likely that Skarn shouldn't be wielding it, but by some miracle, he actually is.
Right.
And in your opinion, the only reason he's wielding this sword is because the sword has allowed him to do so. Even though it seems to have maybe done so begrudgingly.
So I tell Skarn that my findings, and that he, even more so, that walking in the light and a righteous path, you have a treasure here that you need to prove your worth
So
towards.
basically, he wasn't worthy. He got angry. He just ripped it out. He still wasn't worthy, but now he has it, and he's an idiot. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
And
Yeah.
the sword's like, well,
Got
I'll try
the
and make the
story
best of
down.
this situation.
We don't hear the
Yes.
sword king or anything, right?
No, like I said, if you didn't know any better, this would just simply be a chunk of rock. The only reason you
But the
know what
sword
you do is
looks
because you're
nice?
so, yeah, oh yeah, the sword is in pristine shape. It's basically like immaculate still. And Skarn is telling you that
it's a long sword or great sword?
it's a great sword, isn't it?
It's a great sword, yeah.
Yeah.
Great sword. Okay.
He's holding up. This is a great.
Yeah, like this is a
Yeah.
great sword. Yeah,
It's pretty great.
it's hefty, right? Like it's giant, but Skarn's also large as well, right? So
All right.
Yeah, he
Um,
is the strongest person.
and so as we're like, if you guys want to discuss or have conversations or anything like that, just do it, and then when we've exhausted whatever it is that you want to do, that's when we'll make the rolls and we'll move on, kind of thing. So
I'm done.
don't feel like waiting until I prompt, like just go for it, kind of thing, right? The only other question I have is where does Skarn fit in the watch order? Or Skarn, where would you like to sit in the watch order? Right now, we've got Jonathan T. Thomas and Silvaris in the first slot, Kankle, son of Spankle, and Cassian Crow, they're both in the second slot, and then Slim the Shady and Heldy Longbraid are in the third slot.
Well, the question is what duo seems like the weakest link?
And Goliath, don't you have dark vision?
Good question.
I don't think so.
I don't think Goliath have dark vision.
No, just me and Heldy do. So, put him in the middle slot. No, wait. Yeah, put him in the middle slot because
That's
those
the
people
deepest
also
part
don't
of
have.
night. Yeah.
Yeah, and they also don't have dark vision, so they will have have a light on anyway.
Do you
So
care,
we'll do 2, 3, 2.
Do you care, Skarn?
Yeah, so put him on 2.
Same amount of sleep either way.
Okay, good enough. So I'll put you in there.
He's the new guy anyway. He goes where we tell him.
Just making sure,
Yeah.
just throwing it out there. Whatever you want to do. Okay. Yeah, and
I wasn't gonna say it, but Kankle and Cassian definitely are the weakest link.
What? They were our frontline guys.
Yeah.
We're unbeatable.
Yeah, so you guys, you set up your camp, tents go up, bedrolls come out, a basic cooking fire comes out. Silvarish, you throw the food and veg down. And you guys basically get ready for another evening. You know that while you're by the Emberline Road, this big red pathway that's here, this primary road is relatively safe. The Bounders do patrol it. And so you can relax. This is where you got jumped. Yeah, that is true, but this
is the only place we have ever been attacked.
Yeah, I suppose in your experience this is more rough, but on the whole, this is relatively safe
we've always
location.
Been told, don't leave the road.
Don't leave the road. That is the local saying. Yes.
We stayed on the road and got attacked.
The most dangerous so far.
Yeah.
Sorry, Finny. What was that?
Jonathan will play a tune on his lyre.
What's the song called?
Guess what? I'm the only woman.
The song. It's just a relaxing, restful tune. Just doom, 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 doom.
Love it. Wow,
Hey.
you're really good at your lyre.
Yeah, wow.
Like, is that
Got
the
an electric
counter
one.
music? What the
And
fuck?
back home, it's sick.
This is Jonathan playing.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
Well done, Jonathan.
Band of demons in the back there. Playing.
Victory music.
I'm here all night.
Uh,
For a couple hours, and then I'm going to bed.
yeah, Heldy. So there is no encounter tonight. Yay! So if there's anything that you want to do or discuss or do anything, otherwise we're basically just going to fast forward through sleep into the morning.
Nope.
Okay, good enough.
I play music all night, and I'll just gonna take out my loot here, guys. I'm gonna sing you a few songs. No, I'm just joking.
I'm like, all right, let's go.
While people are sleeping?
Yeah, well, no, I was gonna serenade you and stay up all night.
That's Cassian singing.
How dare you, sir?
That's funny. Okay, I will get somebody to roll a d20 for our weather check.
Go ahead, Chase.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay. And then
Definitely weather.
I'll get someone to roll a d20 for our stumble upon check, please.
Doing it? Not doing it?
Okay.
Oh, brutal.
50% better.
Okay.
I get that out.
And the last thing I need you guys to do, somebody that is essentially the navigating, put an arrow into 2 blocks, please.
Lars.
Your goal is to get towards 6, but the direction you take is up to you. And by the way, you don't have to go to 6. You can go wherever you want. I'm just saying, if that's where you're headed.
What if we follow the road 'cause it's bad weather and go to the forest this way?
And we got to traipse through the forest, don't we?
One way or another.
That's a longer way through the forest. That'll
Yeah,
be
we
hard.
go to the
So this terrain here, like can we see I guess we can't see the forest line from here. Right?
No, you're a little bit far away, but
What kind of terrain is it?
this is like plains, like it's a little hilly. It's not too hard of a journey at all. The odds and ends, there's some trees here and there,
like
wildlife, but it's
hill,
yeah, it's nothing crazy. It's very similar to like the terrain that would be in our actual area.
Okay. I think we should just cross country it then. Like we got to traverse the.
Yeah, we've been basically horrible weather this whole time we've been
I
out
know.
of.
Yeah, and so as you guys kind of wake up, you can hear the rain has come back again. And there's this howling wind that's also pushing against you. You're walking directly into it, basically. You pack
Up a little
yeah, you
tighter.
pack your camp up. You get yourself ready to go. Food was provided, and did you go for food and water, Sylvaris?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, both food and water was handled.
I
Like,
think
that's
we
the
just
default
use
check,
what we have,
right?
and I
Like-
kind of like refill. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that's the case. So okay, cool.
Yeah, because I technically like I have my skill that allows me to do it. But
Got
I
it.
think we still do a roll just to see how good it is.
I believe so. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right.
Like you said, it's berries or you got some small game or something.
Yeah, as long as you guys are eating and drinking per day, nothing bad happens. You can skip a day of food and water, but the next day you'll be exhausted. And so you'll gain exhaustion levels as you decide not to eat or drink.
Do you
So-
have rationing at all?
Yeah, if you choose to ration, it'll stave that off,
Like,
basically.
half a day's food and
Yep.
half a day's one.
Yep,
Okay.
exactly. So in your dire straits, if necessary, you can absolutely do that. As long as you're taking
Sylvaris
something
dies.
in. Yeah, if Sylvaris is incapacitated, you guys are going to have a bad time, but for the time being. So, yeah, so windy, rainy,
+4 in survival.
gross out, but you managed to make a pretty decent dent in the travel towards the forest.
This is not happy today.
Yeah, everybody's in pretty sour moods for the most part because the your feet are soggy from the rain, and as you're stepping through mud, and it's windy and pushing against you, so your body feels tired and achy. But you do eventually make it to a point. The sun starts going down, and you start again setting up your camp. You find a little area where, like, a dip in the hills with some trees and rocks in the way that block off the wind enough, and you're able to set up your kind of rain shelter as you get ready to bed down for another evening. You hear creepy
Beasties in the distance.
beasties. Blah, 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 blah. And yeah, the other thing too, Skarn, if you have like questions for these guys and stuff, like, just go ahead and just fire it away. Like I said, I thought it would be kind of fun to bring Chase in completely blind, so he's got no clue about you guys or your adventures or anything that you've done up to this point. And technically he doesn't know anything
Killed a
about
crocodile.
he doesn't know anything about your
Are you kidding?
actual
Like,
characters.
his ear is
One each.
bleeding from the amount of talking I've done with him on this day's travel.
You each killed a crocodile? That's kind of impressive.
I tell Skarn, like, everything that we've done, all our encounters, adventures, what we've seen. Does he know Tannic?
Nope, he doesn't know anything. I've literally
our main mission
told
in
him
life.
nothing.
What's a
You know Tannic? Yeah.
So yeah, so
We know the
you'll
picture.
you'll actually have
You got the
to
distance picture?
yeah, absolutely. You guys will actually
Yeah.
have to like
Fill him in.
fill him in
I
on this
have.
stuff.
Yeah, so
The
we
whole
were
day
the
that we
third
were
ship.
traveling,
But I mean, like, you'll have to fill Chase in because I'm not telling him nothing.
so
We kind of
Yeah.
agreed that I was coming in completely blind.
So it's gonna be up to you guys to give him the information. You don't have to like tell him
AI is
about like
amazing.
all of your tales and stuff, but
Yeah, we're looking for this guy.
yeah, that was our first sort of thing that we.
Don't
trying
worry,
to
that's
do,
not
and
blood. Heldy just drooled on it a little bit.
He's a human, though, isn't
Yeah, I think he's
he?
human.
Do you literally want us to tell him?
well, he doesn't know anything,
Yeah,
so
he
it's
doesn't know.
up to you guys.
Okay.
It's up to you guys what
I'll
you
look
want
at
to.
it.
If you show him this
So-
poster, yep.
Well, we tell him that he was
dead or alive?
a courier. And
I
far,
think it's
we
dead or
think
alive.
he's
They want to
alive.
know what happened to him, so if we
his
find
sister
that he's dead,
told
that's all
us,
she
his
needs to
mother
know about.
said everything was fine. We went and saved a beekeeper from
Beekeeper
the
was
bandits.
He
Yeah.
was being hounded by Grask.
We're called the
Because-
third chance.
Because Tannic's mother is the local baker, and she was getting honey from this.
She is a beautiful woman with wonderful
See the
honey
bazongas
buns.
on her.
The
Yeah.
greatest honey buns.
Mike hasn't made us an AI picture yet.
No,
but-
no
No,
picture
no,
of
I do like honey buns.
of her yet. I should make some honey buns.
No, it's great.
And there was an issue with
Yeah.
the river or something was contaminating it that we from one of the local fishermen.
Yeah, and that was our fight for our lives against crocodiles.
Yeah, because these mutated crocodiles came out of the river, and we like hit our pants but managed to
Mutated
survive.
crocodiles. That sounds fun. Are there any more?
Well, I don't. I
Hopefully
hope not.
If there are, I'm not going
I
anywhere.
haven't smashed one of those before.
And we've made probably 50 gold pieces to our name. So,
But all the while, yeah, these bandits have been popping up under the name of what's his name?
Brask.
Ask. As a
Brask?
bugbear.
Yeah.
Why ask if you can just grask? I don't know.
Yeah.
Grab and ask and grask.
And apparently we've made a name for ourselves because we've disrupted his plans a few
Yeah.
times.
On
And
our
now
way to
he hates us.
Hearthvale, camped out on fairly close to where we camped out last night, and we got jumped by one Ruck, the Knoll, and what was the other?
It was like
Rank.
Rank.
Yeah, Rank. It was
Rank.
Stinky something. Yeah.
His handler, basically, and we dispatched one rank, and Ruck just ran. We told
He
Ruck
pled
to
for his
run.
life.
Yeah.
And then we used him.
And now he's back because he delivered a letter from Grask, a warning to us.
Yeah, that's it.
So, oh, we just gotta take care of that little loose end.
Well, no, and then he told us that those people from the wagon, like the other bandits had captured this wagon and killed their guards, and these women were being held captive by them, and we went and saved them.
Yes.
And that's when Ruck ran off.
Yeah. And Ruck is helping, Ruck is helping us because his family is being held by Grask, and they'll be.
Gnolls have families?
They'll be put down. Well, his
for long.
litter, or whatever.
Yeah.
Not for long.
He'll be put down if he doesn't deliver
I like the
us to Grask. Well, we've got him tailing behind us because if he doesn't show up without us, that doesn't mean that he has not done his job. He's still looking for us, quote unquote. And
Yeah,
basically, and then he showed us a big bag of money, and we're like, yeah, we did our panic quest
Yep.
for now for the bag of money.
Yeah, there's like a bounty in town for him, so they've been adding to it, man.
Yeah.
And the bounder, captain or whatever that guy there. Yeah.
Warden Cell.
Warden, yeah. They've been sending guys to try and take out Grask, but none of them come back.
He said he stopped sending teams out there because they weren't returning, and he doesn't have enough men as it is. So
Yeah,
sorry.
bugbears are strong. Not as strong as Goliath. They're strong.
thank God.
Us mercenaries to do this for free.
I am so glad we have you here, Barney.
I'm glad too. Sword's happy.
I'm glad Sword is happy. I'll be happy
Yes.
when Sword is happy slashing things.
Use the sword to
I hold the
punish
sword up.
these people.
It doesn't slash good right now. It smashes.
It's a smashy
Start
smashy, not a
start-
slashy
I don't
smashy.
care as long as Jonathan don't get hit.
Yeah.
No, I won't hit Jonathan. Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we,
so we-
continue on.
I think it's nighttime, isn't it?
it is. Yeah, you're getting ready basically to bed down. You're kind of
No,
you
so
know.
yeah, so all our
This-
stuff I
This is
told.
over stuff.
I would assume that these are
Yeah.
also the conversations as you're traveling.
Yeah, throughout the day. Like I said, I was nonstop
Yeah.
talking to Skarn because that's just the way Helby is. Too much snorting and laughing and too much talking. He's probably going to hit me with the sword soon.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, you do know that every time, like when Heldy really laughs, she lets out like an Urkel snort, kind of after, like,
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
It's really.
right?
Nope. Skarn's on his best behavior.
She probably laughs too much.
Sylvaris doesn't say anything. He just leads
Broods.
the way. Yeah. Gets mad when people slow down.
Slim's like, here, would you like all of my stuff?
Yeah.
He's
Can
like
he
standing there
shape
naked.
change
He's like, I
whenever
feel
he wants?
incredibly generous today, you guys.
Stay in
I don't
this
think
new
he can
form until
grow.
you see an action to revert to your true form or until you die. You can also you can make yourself appear. Oh, you can do it as much as you want.
Yep.
So when we're talking about all these things, he's turning into all these people. It just like it's when he's
Well, the ones that
explaining
he's
it.
seen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone that he's seen.
so-
Like when you talk about the beekeeper, when you talk
Rank.
about the rank,
Rank,
everybody,
Rock.
it's just like turning into it.
Yeah, and Skarn, you see, you
Skarn's
see,
never seen a shape changer, and he's just like, what the heck?
He turns into him.
We assure him that.
does he turn into Skarn?
Yeah,
Well,
he turns
Can
into
you-
guys
Scar.
aren't
can you
killing him for a
grow?
reason, so
I think he can grow, right?
a bit.
long as it's
Yeah,
medium.
you change your appearance and voice. Determine you can also adjust your height and weight, but not so much as that your size changes. So he can't turn into large size,
Okay.
but he can turn. If as long as he's medium, he can be medium,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
taller.
Yeah, I mean, Slim is shifting into different people as they're talking and telling you about all
You
these.
can't change your clothes though. It's just your body.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
whatever you're wearing is. What
And
you're
does it change
wearing.
his
Including
voice
your
too?
coloration, hair length, and sex, and you can adjust your height and weight. You make yourself appear as a member of another race, though none of your
Yeah,
your clothing equipment aren't changed. So
And
yeah,
your
he can't grow
voice,
too big. It'll stretch
And
out.
his voice is the same.
I don't know what he's just a
Usually is.
human, right? He's
Just
like an
a
odd.
nondescript.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's basically
His
like
his average look.
his
Yeah.
his like
He's
his
the-
version of a human. Human.
Yeah.
He's from Deep Space Nine. He's the changeling.
Because what is a
Blob
oh, no.
a
things.
shapeshift? What's the true form of a shapeshifter? Is it
I don't know if anyone's ever seen it.
And it's
is
the
it like
same
a
as what's.
doppelganger looking?
Yeah,
thing?
say what's the true form of a doppelganger?
Yeah, kind of like skin, like just like. Yeah.
Is it?
Mannequin.
Be right back.
Yeah, I believe
It's like doppelganger looking, like alien looking.
you select your true form, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you can stay
Like-
in this new form until you use an action to revert to your true form, or until you die. So he has
I
a true
believe that. Yeah, it says in their natural form, a shapeshifter has gray skin and indistinct muted features, pupil-free gray eyes,
Yeah.
white hair, and can
Yeah, so it's a
choose to appear as any
doppelganger-looking
gender.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so.
but yeah, I don't think he's never.
No,
never
he's
shown
almost always in that, like, human form.
human form or as someone else.
As necessary. Yeah, so the night's gonna pass without issue once again, so you guys can basically sleep soundly as you go through. And Skarn, you're getting to know the group, but you're especially getting to know Kankel and Cassian a lot more on your overnights. Cassian, what's your instrument that you're playing?
I will loot.
Yeah, so Cassian pulls his lute out while your watch is
La, la,
on.
la, big dumb brute. Big dumb brute.
Yeah, and he kind of
I'm just trying to fit you into our songs. La, 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 big dumb brute.
he's kind of plucking the strings. Dude, you're killing me with that. That's hilarious. And
we need practice.
Kankel's just got these like big meaty legs. Like it's all muscle from like his
He's
thigh
all leg.
down. It's all leg. It's very powerful legs.
He looks at Kankel's legs. Not so powerful.
Flexes his
Sounds like a
yeah.
challenge.
flexes his calf muscle in a rock
Flex my Goliath
beside you
rock.
splits in half.
Calves.
Right? But yeah, so they share all this information with you, and they do tell you that a couple days behind. They mentioned it before you left, but a couple days behind them will be a knoll who has basically been put out to bring the party in to Grask, weaponless, bound, and gagged, essentially. So, which would have been essentially a suicide run, and that's what the party had put together. Is that obviously because Ruck had run off from the group and came back and basically failed. So, but yeah, so a new day dawns. Let's get another D20 for weather and a D20 for stumble upon. There you go. Your weather's coming. We're coming
God,
back,
nice
baby.
Weather.
Well,
Nice
Jordan.
weather.
This.
Damn.
Oh.
Stumble upon's a 1 or a 20.
1 or a 20. That is correct. Otherwise, nothing else happens. It's just a normal day of travel. And then yeah, I'll get you to whoever to point to another 2 squares to represent your traveling day. Yeah, I think you can actually move the token. It should be locked. Yeah. There you go.
Nice.
The direct approach, eh? Noise.
Yep.
Day breaks. The rain subsides completely. The wind completely dies off with it. And for once in almost a week, as you wake up, the warm air kind of is what greets you. Your wet clothes that you've kind of laid out onto the racks that you set up are now sufficiently dried and ready for a full day's march. It's not so sunny that it is like painful. There is some clouds in the sky, but it's actually in a pattern that it's convenient to you in the way that you're traveling. Essentially, it's for all intents and purposes a beautiful day. And you're able to make some pretty good ground as you're walking. As you kind of get towards the end and decide that it's time to start making up camp, off in the distance you do see the tree line of the forest. And while you're convinced that you know roughly where to enter, the forest is quite large. The Thornvale Woods is quite a large forest, and you can see that the trees are a little bit sparse as you get up close to them, but they get dense and dense and dense. And as you're kind of at the top of a hill looking out, you can see how dense the trees are in there. I'm gonna get everybody to make a perception check, or if you would rather, you can use your survival or nature as you're kind of looking out towards the forest. Nice, Jonathan.
I see trees.
A lot of trees. Yeah, I mean, as you all kind of look at it, you can tell that you're going to need a little bit of a strategy. But Jonathan and Heldy specifically, as you guys kind of look out into that space, you both get the exact same thought, which is this forest is massive. And you have a rough idea of where to go, but you're convinced that once you enter into that space, it's going to be next to impossible to navigate. and you feel an intense urge to try and come up with a way of essentially navigating through here so that you don't get lost. Because there is no obvious paths in or out from what you can see at a distance. Obviously, that might change as you're getting closer, but you get this feeling like it would be important to identify how we're going to not get turned around and lost in those woods.
I do not feel like getting lost in the trees, so we need to come up with a plan to get to this camp. I mean, we know roughly where it is, but how are we going to ensure that we get there? No, because seeing as how Noel's behind us only by 2 days, if we ding-dong around in there for 2 days, he's going to get into there and he's going to come back or go to the camp and they're going to off his family, which, I mean,
Can I join?
a big loss, but it's not what the
So-
plan was.
I have a Sylvaris has a pretty, again, it's part of my wanderer feat. or-
Yep.
Heck yeah.
You have a excellent memory of maps and geography, and you can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you. So, again, it's not perfect. I'm pretty good at it.
Mm-hmm.
What did I pick? Yeah, so my
Got like a favored terrain, right?
yeah, my favorite terrain I picked was forest. I don't know, I don't know how, I just did forest.
Sure. Like you're
Uh,
very comfortable in navigating through a forest.
Yeah, so in forests, I get difficult terrain doesn't slow down your group's travel. Your group can't become lost except by magical means.
Ooh.
Even when you are engaged in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, you remain alert to danger. If you are traveling alone, which that doesn't matter, when you are foraging, you find twice as much food. While tracking other creatures, you also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area. I'm basically like the forest guru.
Okay.
But as soon as we step out of the forest,
Like a super
I
boy.
still
you're
get
still
my-
pretty good,
Yeah.
but you're not
well, I get my
forest
regular
man.
wanderers, my regular wanderer stuff. I'm really good with maps and
Right.
the land and all that kind of stuff. But when we're in the forest, I turn into God mode.
The Lorax.
Yeah.
I speak for the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sylvaris kind of says specifically to you, Heldy and Jarnathan, as you're kind of mentioning, like, we're going to need a plan on how we're going to get through this place. That's when Sylvaris pipes up and tells you about his skills in the forest.
Oh, good gods, man. Why didn't you speak up earlier?
And I mentioned, I don't know, just south of the number 6 there, the forest looks a little different. Is that any?
A little thinner.
Well, it looks like there's a path between the. Maybe that's the path, because these bandits have to have a path in and out of their place, right?
There's so technically, I'll give you some GM fiat here. There is multiple paths, right? The forest is primarily ran by Grask's thugs in this in his bandit tribe here. And Heldy, is you kind of like, you guys are looking at the map, right? Because Wardensill gave you the map that he had. And so as you're looking, you do point that out, and it is marked the same. I can't put my arrow in there, but in that space that's in between,
I was trying to too.
in that space that's in between, it is marked that way on the map. You do point that out. But the thing is that, and what Sylvaris tells you is that is an obvious way in.
I was thinking that too, yeah.
And
It's gonna be a watch.
Sylvaris tells you that
or
it's likely
trapped or whatever.
it's likely the main path in and out of that location. Because I think that's kind of what you're saying, Sylvaris, is that regardless of where in the forest you go, you could navigate to that spot if that's what you needed to do, right? With the way that your map ability works and stuff. Like, if it says so on the map as it's marked with the number 6, if you entered from here, you could get yourself over there relatively easy through your tracking abilities, essentially, kind of idea. Regardless of paths, regardless of anything. So you're saying don't worry about that. But then as a group collective, you start to think about what's the best approach, right?
So
there's a lot of forest here.
Maybe we don't go in through the front door.
No, I
And
agree.
I'm not saying don't do it, okay? I that's really important for me to tell you that.
Nope.
That
GM said
the GM is saying there are multiple paths. Some are easy, some are difficult. It's gonna be dependent on your personal choice.
so.
Well, that's the thing. I feel with my abilities in the forest, I think we don't have to follow the path. We can go through the
No,
actual
I agree.
forest,
Because the path.
and I can
paths
still
should
get
be
us to
wide.
that location. Yeah, exactly. I can get us to that location through a nondescript path if we wanted to do that. Because
Well, I think
again,
it's-
difficult terrain doesn't affect us. I can
Yeah, 'cause
I
you
can get us
pick
moving
the
through it nicely.
quicker path.
The other thing too, to remind you, because you haven't said it, is that Warden Cell told you this is their best guess as to where it is, that they don't actually know. So the map
'Cause I
says
can
that's where it is,
also-
but it's possible it might not actually be there.
I can also try to find a trail, and if I find a track of something like a bugbear, I can follow it very
Track it.
easily in the forest.
Well, even if it's like booted feet, how many booted feet are going to be in this forest anyway?
Yeah.
Right.
Would a bugbear
sure.
wear boots?
Well, just
Oh.
the leader's a bugbear.
Great.
The other
Great question.
Garn, the other members we've encountered have been mainly human.
Ah,
And gnolls.
easier.
There's only been the one gnoll. The rest were human.
Oh, there was
But their
another
leader
gnoll.
is a bugbear.
Oh no, they have wards. Whatever they are.
Yeah, they had gnoll creatures.
Yeah.
But
As we get close to the forest edge, I'm gonna start looking for tracks.
Yeah,
Well,
and the
we're-
other thing is, like, a couple of you can
half a
choose to
day's
break
travel.
off and do that if necessary. Or as a group you can go. It's you guys just let me know what it is you guys want to do. But you're a half a day's travel to the forest's edge.
could we force march?
What does that mean?
Force march is like go beyond your normal.
Oh,
travel
100%. Yeah, you can choose to do that if you'd like to.
time. Sorry.
No, the DM.
That's the term we used.
Yeah,
to use
no,
when
sorry.
when
I
logged in on Force
I
March.
assumed that was the case, but I just wanted to make sure. But yeah, no, if you would like to push through, you can absolutely do it. I will be asking you to make a roll, basically a wellness check, because you're
I
essentially
think we should
pushing
get
past.
to at
but-
least the edge of the forest.
And camp on the edge,
Yeah.
and then
Even
move
if
in
we
in the morning.
even if we have to travel, a couple hours in the dark or something. How much does the ranger know? Like, how much daylight do we have left?
At this point, you're coming like it's dusk is approaching. Basically, it would be approximately 8 p.m. And
yeah, and we still had half a day.
So how far do we like? How many hours in a day do we travel?
You basically travel from like 9 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. to about 7 to 8 p.m. Then that gives you time
12
to,
hours.
it's about a 12-hour hike, yep. And then that gives you your time to basically stop, eat, rest, do your watch order, sleep, wake up about 7 a.m. again. Get yourselves
So we
ready and
have
walk
about-
kind of thing. So it'd be about a 6-hour
we'd be
hike
out
to the forest
6 more
edge
hours.
with another 6 to get to the inside ring.
I am tired.
And you guys are far enough off from the forest yet that you can't, like, you can see that the forest is coming up, but it's not like you can see people walking
Well, it's
around or
probably
anything like that,
safer
right?
to camp outside, like not
Further away
inside
from the
forest.
forest, yes.
Yeah,
I just thought to get more, an early start, and we're right there. start dredging because we're gonna have to travel for half a day before we hit the forest. But anyway,
Yeah.
it was just a suggestion.
Yeah, no, let's we'll camp.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I think that's our plan. I could see if I can find a trail and try to get a direction of where they're heading. But I think we don't take the same path.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stay
we'll take
off
an
of it.
alternate for sure because they don't know we're coming, but we don't want them to know we're coming. At least not right away. We're not
Yeah.
that brazen that we're just gonna strut down the main
Walk
path
through the
Well,
front
and
door.
he's not-
shouting and yelling.
He's not stupid enough to leave nobody
Brass.
watching his.
Yeah, and the way bandits.
Did we
And they're
ask how many men he's
probably
got?
trapped and stuff.
They don't know how many men he's got.
It's a pretty sizable force, I think.
Yeah.
And he's entrenched. This isn't just going to be like some cabin in the woods. It's probably going to be something pretty substantial if he's been operating from here for quite a while.
All right, we go to bed.
Okay.
Did you forage during the day?
Yeah,
I
he.
always forage.
Yeah, go ahead and make your survival check. Sorry, we didn't make that before. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
No, you find it's plentiful in
Comes
this
back with
area.
a buck on his shoulders.
Yeah.
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 Thump.
There we go.
Yeah, no, you find loads of stuff, more than enough that you need to eat
Yeah,
for.
I feel more comfortable now that we're getting close to the forest.
Yeah, there's a lot of smaller animals, but you do manage to basically hammer a pig, a wild pig. Take them down, and
Or-
you've got yourselves a pretty sizable
Well,
meal.
that's a little boring.
Oh, we missed you, Chase. Oh,
Vinny said the pun game was a little weak, so
So we got
Yeah, so you got it. You've got a small campfire. You cook your food. You get yourselves ready to go and set your watch again as you prep to lay down for another night. Another uneventful night. You guys are on a roll here. Well done.
Oh yeah.
And then
the
yeah,
bandits have scared everything away.
they just don't even know you're here. That's the best part about it.
I'm gonna. I have a question
Yeah, go ahead.
to the party. As I pray to Lathander, should I take healing word or protection from evil and good?
Sorry, what? Healing word?
Healing word or protection from evil and good.
Healing words. Well, it's not as useful with the new healing mechanics that we do.
No, but it's more useful than protection from evil and good, isn't it?
Well, protection evil good is like it's extremely good when it's
But they
working.
can negate
If the things
stuff
are
too,
evil.
though.
Yeah.
Like
But,
if you're charmed,
yeah.
it negates frightening, charmed.
Yeah, and it
possessed.
gives the person advantage and the other thing disadvantage when they're trying to hit you.
Oh. Do you?
But it's not against Eve. It's not just evil. It's like specific. It has to be like a demon and shit.
Yeah, it says that.
It has to be against
not
a
just-
demon.
It's not just. Well, it's like all
Creep.
the.
Apparitions, celestial,
It's like-
elementals,
It's the
fey.
special evils.
fiends,
It's not
and
just
undead.
bugbear.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
not just
evil
bad
bugbear.
guy.
It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's undead, all that stuff.
Yeah, it says
So
that.
yeah, I'd say healing word for now is definitely better, because I hope we're not fighting any celestials or demons yet.
So tonight, during my prayers, I held Lathander to grant me these abilities. So I changed my spell.
Fair enough. Anything else? Going once, going twice. All right, let's get another weather and stumble upon roll. You guys are cruising today.
I'll do the weather.
Okay.
I'll do stumble upon.
Okay.
It's not
Okay.
horrible.
The weather is still sunny. In fact, it's so sunny that the clouds have broken, and today is hot. The other thing is that there is next to no shadows as you walk through the area. I'll go ahead and get you guys to mark out. If you're doing 1 step, go ahead and do that 1 step. If you're doing 2 steps, go ahead and make those 2 steps.
Well, you were going to get to the edge of the forest.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to just get
Yeah.
there and survey, then we can do that. Or if you want to basically break through. So this, you're
Yeah,
coming
we'll
into
get
the
to the
space.
forest. I'm gonna look for tracks.
Okay.
And I tell Skarn, another time at band camp?
Yes, Heldy, we've
I
heard
thought, I
that
thought,
one
you, I thought you were a
before.
cleric.
I am.
She wasn't always a cleric.
I'm proficient in survival. If I can give him advantage with the checks.
Sure, if you want it.
I mean, Heldy is too, but
She's too busy talking.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna look for some tracks.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys approach the forest's edge, and are you guys kind of stomping up to it? Or are you going solo, or like, what does your approach look like as you're getting closer to the trees here?
Well, we'll
I'm telling
Stop,
them to hang back a little bit because I don't want them making more
Yeah.
tracks.
Hanging back.
yeah, we'll stop like 100 feet back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move. If I move solo, then I'm extra stealthy.
How does Skarn help you though?
But so yeah, I'd have to go up with you. But I'm pretty
Yeah.
stealthy too.
I'll bring you. It's fine.
You're
Despite being big, I am pretty stealthy. Well, I'm barbarian. I don't have any armor or anything, right? I'm just a little tall.
Okay. Yes. So you, the two of you, kind of go and get closer to the trees here. Sylvaris, you stop and you start looking for tracks, and you do see a fair amount of foot traffic that goes in between. As you're kind of in the area that's pressed, there is no visible path in here, but what you do spot is loads of basically the front of the trees. All of the trees have, not all of the trees, sorry, but like as you kind of look, there's a lot of the trees have this kind of rope that's tied around them, and hanging from the rope are basically bones and scraps of cloth, and the scraps of cloth have this kind of round symbol with an X in the center of it. There's no words or anything like that, but the trees in this area, as you're kind of looking at them, a good amount of them have that tied around the base of the trunk. But you do see foot traffic. Most of the foot traffic is along the edge of the forest, not necessarily going into the woods, but you do see some of them go through. And as you get a bit of a closer look, you can see some of the branches broken away from people going in and out of it, but not nearly enough that would make like any form of a path. And then you do obviously see the signs of wildlife, you know, wild pig, small animals, etc. There's signs of like the way low down branches being either bitten off or broken, moved out of the way, that type of thing. But the vast majority of foot traffic is along the path here at the edge of the woods, and that makes sense to you because you do know, because you've gone to collect from it, there's a water source nearby here.
Okay.
There's no big sign that says grass hideout this
Yeah,
way.
no arrows leading in saying this is my hideout. No. No, the
But-
closest thing you have are
Warning
these
sign.
trees that have those bones hanging from them.
Marking their
Bones and X's.
territory.
Yeah. I'm not here, but don't come this way. Yeah.
You call
Okay.
us up.
Yeah, I'll wave up the rest of the party.
We trot up.
Okay. Yep.
We will. So again, going off of where we think this place is, I'm gonna try to take us on like an outer.
Sure. Kind of loop around from the
Uh,
other side type of idea.
Yeah, going to it
Okay.
Into like the
instead of a direct
northwest
path,
northwest corner of it.
and just keeping an eye out while we're moving for any more of those signs.
Okay. Fair enough.
We're leaning heavily on Sylvaris to keep us safe.
Mhm.
If
Definitely.
I die, you guys are never making it. Anymore.
Yeah, and this first bit of travel, the trees aren't that dense. So I mean the majority of you could travel through them relatively easily, right? Obviously it's not as easy as walking a path, but it's not that the trees are so dense that you can't push through them type of thing. So if Sylvaris is in the lead, he can basically path you through these.
Yeah, and that again is one of my abilities.
Correct.
Difficult terrain does not slow your group's travel, so I'm able to pick through it.
Yeah, find the easiest way through the difficult terrain.
Yeah, but you could definitely
we-
make it into that first row, like this.
For the
This
half of the
first
day. Yeah,
row,
okay.
you could definitely make it into that, relatively easily.
Before it's dark. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
And do we see any more of those? Because I'm sure he pointed out the wood
Yeah.
symbols or whatever.
You saw them on your approach, but as you're pushing through the forest, you mostly just see trees now. You don't see anything that's tied to them.
And as we went more, not direct, but we went off to the side. Were those signs along the whole tree line? That
It
I
was
could see,
almost
or was
like-
it only in like a specific?
Yeah, like I
spot?
don't mean to make it sound like as if it's like methodical or anything, but it's as if it was like in every 10 trees, there's one of them wrapped around it. Not
Oh.
literally every 10, but it's like there's one, there's one, there's
But
one.
it
that
seemed
kind of
like
thing.
it was like warning, don't come.
Deliberate.
It seems like it's
Yeah.
some kind of marking.
But it wasn't at a specific spot. Like don't come into the
No,
forest at
no,
this
it wasn't.
spot.
It
was
wasn't like it wasn't like two of them in over a
Yeah.
path kind of thing, right? Like
Yeah.
it's basically marking off every 10 or so trees. There's one of these tied around it.
But once we get into the forest, they stop.
Correct. Or at least you don't see any.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
We must be more vigilant now, though. We're in their
Yeah.
territory.
Telling everyone to stay on alert and
Well, we
find
got
a
a
nice
spot
spot
for
to,
camp, right?
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do a little bit of hunting again and stop for camp.
Probably
I
no
mean-
fires tonight.
I mean, I think
No.
we're still a day's travel away. I don't think they can see it, but
We could burn down the whole forest. We'd find them, right?
yeah, that's how
Yeah.
to kill them.
One
Yeah.
way to do it.
But yeah, maybe not. No signal. We'll have to have a cold meal. He's gonna come back with all this fucking meat.
Well, if we
Leftover
don't have
bacon.
don't have a fire, how is our watch going to be watchful?
Well, you guys can have a torch,
Mm.
right? Or like a
Here.
small fire, like a seeing light fire.
I mean, I can give you a rock with a light spell on it, but it only lasts for an hour.
Yeah, so you go, Sylvaris, you're being a little bit more conservative this time, but you do find enough food. Again, some wild vegetables. There's some root vegetables that you pluck up, some mushrooms, a squirrel,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, actually, again, not to keep bringing it up, but my natural explorer forest.
Like you're able to
Thing.
find
I find
Food.
twice as much food
Yeah.
as normal.
Yeah, so like you find what you need, but you're not
got
going
extra
way out and adventuring here.
No, and I'm not trying to get meat
and you're
because I
not-
know we're not going to make a fire.
Yeah, and you're not making a lot of noise either. So, but you find enough food and some water, basically to sustain you guys for the night.
That'll do.
Anything else before we start our watch order?
Nope.
Can I get? We'll get everybody just to roll your perception.
Yes, I see nothing.
Eldy's like, and then the last time I was in there.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Damn.
That's not good.
Yeah. Ankle.
These are some thick trees.
Oh,
There's a lot of trees.
Slim too. Fuck, he's got a lot of proficiencies. No, yeah.
There it is.
Well, Slim and Heldy are dead.
Yeah. Cassian, too.
The
yeah, but there's 3 of them. So they're fine.
you guys are half of you, most of you are in a dead sleep. And the last group of you, Heldy and
Oh yeah.
and Slim, as you're kind of sitting there in the dark. There's no fire in your space, but you're kind of sitting in the dark.
I can see.
You've got dark vision. Okay.
As a dwarf, yeah.
Yeah. So, a little bit of a distance away. It's outside of the vision, outside of the line of sight of your dark vision, but you both hear it. And it sounds like someone swearing and saying, "I can't believe we need to do this again. Hurry up. We need to fill these buckets." It sounds like
it's in common, obviously.
it's in common. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And it
And
sounds
is it
like
coming our direction?
it is.
I'm assuming we're sitting in amongst our sleeping comrades.
Yeah, you're kind of nestled
I am
into
anyway.
a space there, but
Yeah,
the group
'cause-
is around, and they're kind of coming like this direction, kind of thing, right? They're moving. You can hear it from over here somewhere, and it's these voices that are talking. Somebody's basically saying how upset they are, but then you hear a bark. Woof!
Yes, whoever's
And the
next
voice,
to me,
the voices are getting closer.
I shake them awake.
Yeah.
And I whisper that
People are
somebody's
coming.
coming. Yeah, get
Yes.
ready. I don't
Slim will do the
scream
same
it.
thing.
I don't yell it, and I tell people I awake. Like
Yeah, I'm
do
gonna
the-
tell him, be like, kind of like, let's hide in the brush a little bit, see if we can.
They'll just pass us
But
by.
they got a dog,
How?
so they probably smell us. They smell.
Anyway,
So you wake everybody up.
Cassian.
Yep. Yeah. As long as nobody is trying not to wake up, you'll all wake up.
can't. I mean, Garn is new, so I don't know how.
My first thing I do is put my pants on.
Geez,
I think
why are they off? Why are your pants off?
Yeah, no, Skarn wakes up just fine.
Slim,
time?
both Slim and Sylvaris probably try to like duck into the trees a bit.
Okay. You rolled pretty good for having freaking armor
Yeah.
penalty.
Yeah,
Why do you have an armor penalty?
I thought.
Are you
I-
not much
you
of a
have
stealth
heavy?
person?
Oh, I'm wearing scale mail.
Yeah, it's not very
tried to-
stealthy.
I wouldn't have that on right now because I was sleeping.
Yeah, any of the armor and stuff that you wouldn't have equipped.
Yeah, because you have to any medium armor.
Also, Cassian,
Or
your
heavier.
proficiency says it's a half of proficiency. You might want to change that.
Oh, that's supposed to be because it's jack of all trades.
Oh, okay, never mind. Don't change
Leave
that.
that alone.
Leave it alone.
Set that up nicely.
Sorry, my bad.
Stop playing his character, Mike.
I'm not. I thought it was a mistake. I've never
not.
seen that before.
Yeah,
Because you
can
don't play
have
hard.
I've never seen a
The-
half
the-
a proficiency before.
the star
because
can
we
just
haven't
be
had
half
parts.
yellow.
So yeah, so you're all awake. Heldy wakes you up, and tells you to be quiet and
But
listen.
I'm giving the signal to be quiet. Voices
when they come to, they can hear it too, and it's this person's grumbling, saying that they've got to go fill these buckets. But you can hear this dog bark, or sorry, I shouldn't say this dog. You can hear this whatever it is, like barking.
Sounds like it's barking.
Sounds like a dog.
It
Is
does.
Barking like angry, or is it just
Not as if it's like seen something and it's growling and barking, but it's more just making noise. And you can hear as they start to get closer, you can actually hear it sniffing the ground. And Heldy, yeah, it's how the dog sounds. Oh my god. It's a man dog.
Dog's drowning. Yeah.
And Heldy, that's when they come into view for you. And anybody that has dark vision, you can spot it too. There are 3 people walking. 2 of them are holding buckets, one in each hand. The other one in the back basically has nothing in their hands, but
barking?
all 3 of them you can see are outfitted with a sword at their waist, and in front of them, the guy that's in the center that doesn't have any like weapons or buckets or anything in his hand, he is holding a leash, and there is a large dog, basically sniffing the ground as they're walking.
Like a common dog.
Yeah. It's a
hound.
yeah. It's not like it's mutated or anything like that, but it's a fairly large
Mastiff.
dog. Yeah.
But the trajectory does it look like
It looks like they're
gonna walk
walking
right over us?
Not like through your camp, but they're basically walking like
And they have no light source?
they have a lantern as they're walking
Holding
through.
a lantern?
Correct. The guy with the dog.
Okay.
And does the dog seem to be alerting towards us? Or is it...
They're all walking towards you. They're not close enough yet that they've spotted you or done anything, but you do, like those of you with the dark vision, and then the rest of you heard it, but those of you with dark vision, you can see the dogs basically down sniffing the ground as they're walking forward.
Oh, we would see
would
them
the dog
now
be
'cause
within
they
the
have a
light of
lantern,
the-
right?
Yeah, like as the light comes in, yeah, I guess that's a good point. As they kind of come in with a light source, you do spot them. And Silvaris, you immediately are reminded of the water source that's just down the way from you guys. And you kind of put 2 and 2 together and assume that that's likely where they're going.
Maybe that's what those
Oh, yeah,
markers
like
were
Saval-
to mark the way to the pond,
Yeah.
river, whatever.
I'm just gonna kind of whisper, be like, see if they pass. If not, we'll jump 'em."
Yeah, I mean, we're getting ready to defend ourselves,
Okay.
but we're not gonna. I don't think we should initiate.
Are you guys like hiding, or are you just staying in your
Well,
space, or?
Silvaris and Slim are, for sure,
'Kay.
already hiding.
Anybody else?
I don't know. Like, what is there? Is there stuff around us? Like,
I mean, you're surrounded by
trunks
trees
stuff
and
that-
rocks and like logs and
If we can,
forest
yeah, I gotta-
things.
'Cause I think we already like camped in a
Yeah,
kind of a
secluded.
Yeah,
kind
you
of
found a
place
space
where
that's
little
as safe as it
little
can be.
dip in the hill, something to
Mhm.
hide behind. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think try and hide a little bit.
Okay.
hands-on weapons.
that's
Well,
everyone
I
else's.
got my thumbs touching, getting ready.
Okay. Anybody that is hiding, go ahead and make a stealth check and a percentile check. If you are not hiding, make a percentile check with disadvantage.
So stealth check and then percentiles.
Correct.
Oh.
First one's first.
I
Silvaris,
find a
second-
sapling and try and hide behind it.
I rolled a 2. Is that
Stealth was
good or
11.
bad? How did you roll 102?
He rolled
Oh
2d100.
my
It's
God.
okay. I got it. I'm picking it up.
What did I roll?
I accidentally rolled
68.
twice.
Yeah.
So I got an 11 for stealth and a 68.
Okay.
Pretty average.
6.
So 6, 7. The lot of you kind of like as you hear this thing coming and Heldy says they're coming, you kind of dive over the logs, the rocks that get out of the ways, kind of thing. In the chaos of like what's going on, Skarn and Kankle trip and make some noise. You guys managed to get hidden, but only after you let out some noise and you hear this of the dog making kind of a sound. And Heldy,
Scooby-Doo sound?
yeah, they're like breaking over there. And so the those of you that can see, and as you look over towards the lantern, you hear the guy says, "Who's out there?" And the dog is now looking in your direct location and growling. And you can hear him kind of patting the ground and growling.
We're just.
Did-
I do the
I don't-
signal of.
Do we
How far are
notice-
they from us?
We are the
They would be just within the dark visions was at 60 feet.
To like
60
60
feet.
feet.
Like just within that. They're about 60 feet away.
Um,
Essentially, you've got about one turn to act before they're in your general area.
And those
Jonathan
other bandits
starts
that we encountered, were they wearing any kind of symbol?
They had basically like cloaks and stuff like that. Not
Not
that,
like a colored, like, I am bandit.
well, yeah, it wasn't anything that you would have recognized at the time. So they had a cloak.
Oh.
One of them had a courier satchel, an old ratty one.
But you said these guys are armed.
Yeah, you can see now that they're like it's lit up. You can see they all have a sword, and when you make that noise, you hear the sound of swords leaving scabbards.
Yeah, these are obviously from the
I'm
bandit
sorry,
camp.
what-
So
What is the name of this forest again?
The Thornvale Woods.
Okay. Jonathan is going to call out to them and say, I am the spirit of the
Oh, God.
Thornvale Woods. Leave my forest.
I got to make a roll to see if I start snorting.
Thaumaturgy?
I do want a persuasion check. Yeah. Are you putting some like thaumaturgy in there? Like are you hamming it up, or are you just saying it?
I am with my booming voice, of course.
Okay. Yeah. Of course.
Let me see here. I have something.
How far away are they from me?
About 60 feet.
I got nothing to make my voice. Just
Alright.
my voice. Yeah.
All right.
Just my
Throw that
pure
performance.
skills.
Performance or
Yeah.
persuasion?
Performance.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
You're a
performance.
bard,
That's
it's gotta be
performance for
performance.
Sure.
It's just I'm double
God.
persuasion. Persuasion.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a cool spin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really like, and you project
Yeah.
quite a bit. They kind of, you hear them like, huh? And
We have
you
no
hear
words.
you hear them kind of like, you hear one of them like laugh, and they're like, "Get out here, and we won't kill you immediately. And the one who's talking, I like you."
pushing Jonathan out.
I like it.
Slim would do that. Oh, he did it.
But you can now hear that dog growling, and he says, "You have exactly 6 seconds
The way that
before we let this dog go." And
In that 6 seconds, can I throw a javelin at
you
it?
can do anything you want. You have 1 turn.
I think.
That's
I
the
think-
6 seconds.
Yeah,
That-
no. I
that's
think
what
I
I'm thinking.
give. I see Skarn with his like pulling the javelin out. I give him the nod. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at them as well.
Okay.
I agree.
You're
with
gonna
you guys
go
are
down the
bandits.
list.
They just
Yeah.
threaten
Is it
to kill us.
initiative?
They're not just farmers.
not just
No,
farmers.
these are bandits. These are
Yeah.
crooks. These are...
I just need to.
They're not
Yeah, yeah.
scimitars, right? They're not.
Skarn was
cultists.
wondering whether he should be killing these people or not, but when they threatened to kill me, I figured
Like,
that's...
I kind of don't like that very much. Oops.
Yeah,
What?
Sword will
What?
understand.
Skarn's saying he doesn't like when people threaten him.
Nope.
Yeah.
The Sword's
not
giving
like
me
other
permission
people.
to kill people who threaten to kill me.
That was a very complicated sentence. Are you sure you're smart enough to say that?
Sword,
Poor
Sword say
Chase catching strays already.
kill. On the roll.
Well, he's hamming up the part about not being very smart, so we got to play on it. Yeah, my dump stat was strength, so I have no strength.
Well, the first roll I did, I had 5 11s and a 9.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's very farmer.
Yep. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want that. I'll take a 6 in intelligence, thank you.
Big dumb brute. Big dumb brute.
Cassian starts. He's like writing his sonnet here. This has got something. There's a song here. I know it.
You got something here. I can work
Yeah.
with
Oop, shoot. Created 2 slim to shadies.
Well, he is a shape changer. Did he duplicate himself? Ooh.
Yeah. Apologies. I'm just dragging you guys onto a map here real quick. Also, I apologize for the map. This is not the one I wanted to use for this space, but you guys didn't go the place I thought you were going to go. So.
it. That's right.
We actually went left this time.
Yeah.
You haven't.
Good for you guys. I just placed you guys on the map. Okay. Go ahead and put yourselves wherever you would like to put yourselves. I just put you on here. This doesn't mean you have to be in that space.
Oh, but where?
Bad
Gotta
guy?
say where is
Yeah.
the bad guy?
Just give me 1 sec to push a button.
That'll determine on where we are standing. I would assume. Well, I'd guess because it was Slim and Heldy were the ones awake. Everybody else would kind of be in the middle, I guess. We're pretty much the way we are. Oh, not
We
Slim's,
kinda
Slim's in
dispersed
the
out
middle.
the,
There they are. Those are bandit captains. Jesus, we're gonna die. Was that big boulder like protecting us?
Yeah, I mean, like, you guys would have found, like, a little nook in the forest. This is your bed. In here.
Cassian was off by himself because apparently he had his pants off.
Or was he?
Can't quite get the button.
You said they were like 60 feet away, though.
Yeah, the map's not quite large
know.
enough, but this is basically going to represent them approaching you.
Okay.
So if you're going to launch a bunch of attacks, then they'll get here and you'll make your attacks and then we'll start the combat. Has everybody kind of done what they needed to do?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to hide, but
Automatically roll for GM. That's what I want. Okay, I'm going to click this button and it should do it. Hey, it did it. Nice.
Oh, damn it.
it's first initiative roll.
Gotta
Well, you
love
were
it.
asleep.
Yep.
I'm not last. I'm not last.
That's all that matters. As a crow also said, I'm not nice.
Yeah.
Okay, is that everybody?
I think so.
I think so.
Oh, why did it go directly to Scar?
It knows its place.
The initiative's like, yeah, let's make this happen. Cankle, you have 1 turn before these guys are on you. What would you like to do?
Able to throw it through this rock, or is it too big?
I
Walk
mean,
by, it's like,
It's that rock is blocking them as they kind of come around it. But you could
They
you
can
could
see them because they have a lantern.
correct.
So they're lit up.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a smiley face. I thought it was just two dots and an anklet.
Yeah, it's Kenko. That's Kenko. Yeah, he's
All foot.
So it's just a big foot.
he's it was
Never
Monty
actually
Python
seen his
foot.
face.
never actually seen his
Yeah.
face. No.
Yeah.
But no, you would have to if you want to throw something at them. You'd have to move, and you have the ability. I'll give you one full turn. So if you want to move, you can move, and then you can make your action if you'd like to.
Yeah, I'm sure these bandits aren't expecting some adventuring mercenaries are out there. They probably think it's just some lost person, or I don't know what they think it is.
They're kind of
idiot.
laughing as they're coming
yeah,
in.
ghost.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
kind of laughing as they're coming in from Jonathan's performance.
Won't be laughing long when I kill their dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So,
You run right up
Go
to
right
it.
for the dog.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay.
It just comes out of the darkest. Foot flying.
They stab at you.
Yeah, when you come around the corner, you see, and all of them are like, what the, and this dog is like, "Brrr," growling in your face
They stab at the dog.
with my, did you say you stab at it with your foot?
Well, I have a spear. So yeah.
I stab at it
Points
with my
his
foot.
toes.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and make your attack. I love it.
Every part of me is a lethal weapon.
Yeah, you hit him. Arr! Yeah, you hear it like it lets out like a wounded like howl and drops to the ground.
Oh no, I killed it. Oh, my bad.
Just like with one fell swoop, you like leap over that rock and just stab this thing, and it's in the head, and it just plops down onto the ground.
Like, no. The guy, the handler, just starts bawling. I
Yeah,
feel bad now.
I do feel bad. I was hoping you'd take a couple hits.
these guys are just walking to get some water, and you kill their dog.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hopefully one of them isn't John Wick, and we're doing
Oh.
Yeah.
My dog.
killing his dog.
Now we've done it.
Anything else, Kenko?
You're next, I point
No,
out.
that's enough.
Okay, fair enough.
Flick the dog's blood at the guy next
Yeah.
guy. You're next.
Sylvaris.
No, just grabs the dog and drags it back into the forest.
Yeah, this is mine now.
Yeah. Yeah. I am going to get an angle and shoot
We need a prisoner.
a man.
Okay,
Don't kill
the trees are a little bit thick, so you can take your shot through them, but it's going to be at a -2 because there's chance that your arrow or bolt or whatever it is you're shooting.
Well, they have like half cover then.
partial cover. Yeah,
cover.
they got partial cover.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. No, it wasn't fine.
It was fine, but then it wasn't. Yeah, you hear it kind of click clack through the branches, and they don't even look though. You can see them just a little bit through the trees. They don't even look over in your direction. They are 100% locked on to Cankle right now.
Okay, I'm gonna move a little closer then.
Okay. Yeah, you have no. You're moving through the trees and brush like effortlessly. Cassian.
Okay.
You're the forest demon that they.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Come over here and I
Mob.
point at this guy here, unidentified number 3, and I yell out, You're about as never mind.
You're not even
save.
you're not even worth insulting.
Big dumb brute. Big dumb brute.
Big dumb brute.
Take that.
Yeah, he succeeds. It says success.
We see
Does
that
or
too.
suck.
I don't know.
Oh,
if
you
that
can you
matters.
see it?
It tells us
Yeah.
if he succeeds.
So he
Okay.
succeeded.
Okay. Yeah, he succeeds.
Oh,
He's
so
like-
There's
then
save or suck, right? For vicious
save
mockery.
or suck. Save
Yeah.
or suck.
Yep.
Yeah, you see, well, you come out and you're like, hey, you, I don't know. And he's like, what? What? You killed my dog! You bastard! Anything else, Cassian?
That's all I got.
LD.
I'll run over towards Cassian. I can see them.
Da, 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 da.
The foremost guy, I just cast a sacred flame on him.
Hit.
Lathander, burn the evil from this place.
Oh, yeah. A beam of light. Oh, wait. It's a success.
Yeah, he succeeded.
I always forget the ones
Jeez.
that are saves.
Yeah, save or suck. Apparently I suck.
Yeah, a beam of life. A beam of light fires down. But you see when it's about to basically overcome this guy, it just kind of doesn't.
My DC is only 13s. That is it.
Slim. Oh, by the way, Chase, we're playing where it shuffles the initiative every round.
Oh, yay!
So just so you know, I think we were doing
That's
that
good.
before on your campaign, but
Yes, we started.
yeah. Slim.
It's you, Derek.
That's you, Derek.
Oh yeah, me.
Slim's like, here, take all my money.
Yeah.
He's just keeps taking all this stuff off. Just goes up to him. What do you guys like? He's the crossbow guy, right?
Ask them for money.
Yeah. Guess I could peek a little bit.
Well, can you like hide?
Yeah.
Does he get his sneak
You
attack?
have cunning action now, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna hide like behind the rock.
Yeah, I would allow you to be here, and kind of
Yeah,
tuck
and then
behind this
peek out.
rock, and then you can aim at this guy here
So he
really
can use
easily.
his bonus action to hide.
Yeah, and you do.
So,
Okay, and yeah,
They're
I will,
distracted with everything going on in front of them, but they're mostly
Cankle
locked
killing
onto.
the dog.
They're mostly locked onto Cankle.
You killed my dog.
Yeah, you let that crossbow fire off, and it pegs this guy in the shoulder. Closer to his chest, actually. And you see him. He clutches at it, and he like lets out this like loud like gasping like gasping for air like.
Sucking chest.
And you
wound
see him
now.
kind of like almost drop a little bit when you do that. You hurt him real bad.
Just wanted some water.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's
Yeah,
it.
he drops the bucket, right? The bucket hits the ground. Jonathan, JTT.
Jonathan's going to move along the edge of the trees here to the point where he can see them. And creature 2, he's going to cast out Vicious Mockery and say, "Your mother is so
suck.
ugly, I bet the clerics tried to turn her." And
Genetic condition.
Yeah, he fails his save against that. That hurt him bad. He's like,
Didn't hurt him that bad.
it's like, you talking about my mama?
Well, that's like
It
disadvantage on his attack.
Yeah, it briefly breaks his focus off of Kenkel and makes him look towards you, but he kind of hammers back in on
Did he get
Kenkel again.
disadvantage on something now? Because
He
so
gets
distraught.
disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm sad now.
Skarn.
Skarn just comes charging out. Thunk, thunk, thunk.
It's like, come on, let's do this, sword.
I actually have a javelin pulled out as I walk up.
Okay. The sword in
Have
one
another.
hand, it's down, but the javelin's up, kind of thing.
Just
Yeah.
dragging it.
Yeah. Just hauling it behind me. I'll huck a javelin at him.
Yeah, with the crossbow sticking out of his chest.
Oh, I just
As
missed
they
that 18.
Hit the other side.
Yeah, you go to throw that javelin, but you kind of misstep. And you throw, but you let go at the back half of the arc, and you kind of just pitch the javelin at his feet. It's unfortunately not quite on target.
God,
Nope.
we're gonna die in this bandit camp. We can't even kill.
Yeah, we're due.
Round 2, Skarn, you get another opportunity to go.
Round 2.
Distraction javelin.
Yeah, you
Pull up.
threw
Yeah.
the javelin just to get him off guard.
Yeah. I'm going to pull up the giant sword and bring it up.
He swings
him
the
with it.
upswing with it.
The guy's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cavemen.
Yeah,
Oh,
you swing with that upswing and you clock him.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't hit him with the blade. I hit him with the stone.
Yep.
Oh,
Take
nice.
that.
Yeah, you swing it up and you miss his head, and as he's laughing with you, you bring it down on the back of his head and smash his face into the ground. He doesn't move anymore. He ain't laughing.
Instant death.
Yeah, he ain't laughing no more. Anything else?
No, that's all I got.
Slim.
I'm gonna move down 1.
Yep. Still using that rock for cover. It's fine.
Does he have to roll stealth again?
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to
Yeah.
roll stealth again.
Give away your position from the last time.
Pretty unlikely that you failed it, but yeah, you're still good. You would have to really screw the roll up in order to fail that.
Way to say that.
I figure if I send it out there, I'm the one who wow.
Nice.
Nice job. Yeah, you just basically peek around the corner and this crossbow bolt just whip straight out.
Still holding his dog leash.
Yeah, yeah, right into his forehead, and he just drops to the ground. Jonathan.
Oh, wait, are we keeping
Oh.
one of them alive?
Yes. Tell this guy to surrender.
Surrender! Sing them.
You're singing it to him.
No,
Yeah,
Jonathan will say in his he'll have a commanding voice to say, "Drop your weapons. We will not slaughter you like we did your friends." Persuasion?
Yeah.
Sounded like a threat, but you know.
Yeah, or is it
I
intimidation?
can do intimidation if you want.
No. Well, it depends. Are you trying to convince
Being
him,
nice
or are
about
you threatening his life?
Don't
Do as
care
I
either
do
way.
as I
He's
say.
got a giant Goliath standing in front of him with a sword. Just bash his friend's head.
It's going to be intimidation.
Okay. Impressive.
Oh yeah, I'm got my holy symbol flaring with light. I'm trying to add to it.
He you see he's got his sword and he's like starting to like back away from you. But he's like got his thing in front. He's like with his hands like this and he's starting to kind of like back away.
Kill him. That's my turn.
Okay.
Varus come up from behind him and knock him out.
Slit his throat.
He's gone.
I'm going for the tackle.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't even see you until like you're beside him and like you're going like the spear kind of thing, like
Yeah.
'Kay.
Yeah.
like
So
a
this be,
wild
like,
animal.
Athletics check.
Yes, I believe it's going to be an athletics contest.
Damn it.
Yeah, you
straight on
you
you.
grab him. Like you pounce, you grab him, and because he tries to dodge out of the way of it, and he doesn't. And then he tries to kind of like wriggle free, and he's not. You got him around the chest, so you've got both his arms kind of pressed in. You see him trying to lift his sword up, right, to attack you. But you've got him grappled essentially around the arms.
Okay.
But he is fighting you. He is attempting to break free.
Okay.
We're gonna give him the grappled.
Wants to break free.
Yep. Guy's named Freddy.
Yep.
And he is going to use his turn again to attempt to break out of your grip here. Oh, jeez. But as if it could have been anything else. You see, he's kind of struggling. Oh
my
it was
gosh.
right there. You see, he's struggling against you to break out of your hold. He's like, "Oh, let me go!" And in the act of him struggling, he drops his scimitar to the ground, and so now he's completely weaponless. And that allows you to get your arms behind his and kind of lock him in place as you kind of you put your foot around the front of his leg and press him down into the dirt, basically. So you got him face down into the dirt. Unless anybody wants to do anything else on this combat, you've got him restrained at this point. So I would be ending combat unless somebody's planning on attacking him, basically.
No.
Has he given up?
He's still fighting Sylvaris, but Sylvaris has enough of a grip on him that he's not going to get away. So you're going to have to restrain him somehow if you want to keep him here. But he's going to be unable to overtake Sylvaris at this point.
Yeah, I'll tell someone to come.
Okay. Yeah,
High
Cankle. Well, Cankle's next, right?
Well, it's up to you guys. So it's Kankle's
But we're
turn
out of
is next,
combat,
but you'll be
yeah.
out of combat at this point. So
Threaten him.
Yes.
Like,
Slim
take the
will,
tip of your spear and
Slim will,
stop, or you'll die.
or I'll ask Skarn to come help me hold him while someone questions him.
yeah, I'm going to clear the initiatives at this point and remove your block. There you go.
But I have so many leg holds I can use.
100%. Feel free to use as many leg holes as you'd like, but yeah, no, you can
Footsies with them.
you can
Yeah.
feel free at this point to kind of act.
Well,
in
then,
whatever.
Yeah.
there's enough of
Yeah,
us.
so
we
as
just
soon as
grab him
someone
and
grabs his
force
other
him
arm,
to the
yeah,
ground.
I'll pull out a dagger and like put it to his throat and be like, "Tell us everything you know." What was the dog's name?
He's scruffy. No, you pull the dagger out and he just laughs in your face and spits.
Oh,
You guys couldn't do anything to me. Grass could kill me if I said anything to you anyways. I'm already a dead man. Why don't you just do the job?
Who's the best threatener?
I start to
Intimidator.
lift up my sword when he says that.
Go ahead and do it. I'm as good as dead
He does-
anyways.
He obviously fears Grask more than he fears us. Search them.
Does anyone
I'll
have
search the bodies.
like
Clem
mind reading
can
or
help
anything?
me.
He just says, you don't even know who you're messing with. You're not gonna make it out of this forest alive. You don't even realize how big of a mistake you've made.
Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Tough talk for a dead man.
And he just keeps going. You guys kind of like
Oh.
shoo him off, but he was just laughing. He's like, you idiots. You don't even know what you've done.
Can I
You
punch him?
point
in the
to
face?
his friends.
You do
and
anything
the
you
dog.
want.
Yeah, we know it.
It's like,
Yeah,
you can
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
punch him to try and shut him up. if I can.
Congratulations, you killed some of the scouts. You don't even know what you're walking into.
Well, you're gonna tell us.
We get the water, don't you understand?
This guy's hardcore. He's
Yeah,
really-
jeez.
Well, he did have a scimitar, so he is a cultist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cultist. Yeah.
Don't
Those
you
are the-
barge? Can't you barge convince him?
And then all of a sudden he stops talking.
I'm not that kind of bard.
Why?
Like, just
Did
immediately,
Darn
just
punch him
stops.
out?
He just stops saying anything.
and resisting?
But yeah, he's not fighting you anymore.
I searched the
Bodies and him.
Mhm.
Like empty his pockets,
Yeah.
pouches, whatever he's got.
Yeah, so all three of them have cloaks on.
Are
Him,
they identical cloaks?
they are, but there's nothing like, it's not like they're like cultish or something, right? Like it's a nondescript linen cloak kind of thing, right? Like pretty fair for someone who's
Good enough that you think we could use a disguises?
Disguise.
That's
I
what
mean,
was
you
thinking.
could, right? It's not like it's like a uniform of sorts. It's just like they're like adventuring cloaks kind of thing, right? But you
They're all-
do
they're all
notice they're all human,
They're
yeah. But you do notice is that they have armbands, and now that you see it, you're relatively certain the ones that you took out at the wagon also had these armbands, but you just assumed that whatever, they're bandits, like this is just what they have. But the only reason why you notice it is because the symbol on that armband matches that same symbol that was on the tree.
That's
Great.
Circle with an X.
Yeah.
grass symbol is the what is it? Was a circle with an X in
It's
it?
like a circle, it's got some spikes kind of coming off of it, and there's an X in the dead center of it. When you check the rest of him, he has a belt pouch on as well. And so I would assume like you're taking it off of him, or...
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll lose.
Yeah, we're taking everything off of him. That's
Yeah.
Strip him. naked.
The other two guys do not have a belt pouch. This guy does. The other two also had those cloaks and the armbands. They had the scimitar. They don't really have anything of a substance on them. There's no money or anything like that. There's four buckets total that they had, and then now the dead mastiff. The mastiff has like a harness on it that likely was being used to like put pails of water, like because it could be used to carry weight with. When you take the belt pouch, though, you see this bandit's eyes kind of look. You see his eyes move towards the belt pouch when you take it away from him. He like looks at it.
all right. We open it.
Inside is a couple gold coins, like 2. But there's also this little bone. It's only about yay big.
What's this?
Careful with that. Don't break it.
Or what?
What is it?
That's all he says.
Is there any markings on it?
I'm gonna break it unless you say something.
Oh,
Don't.
no, don't
We have
break
break it.
his
We have the light
Utility
of their
box.
lantern. Is there any markings on it?
There's no markings on it. From as far as you can tell, it kind of
Kind
looks
of
like a
bone.
nondescript bone. There is a piece of like twine wrapped around the middle of it. So it's like if you can imagine like a cartoon bone that has like 2 ends on it right here. Picture the straight area's got some like twine wrapped around it.
Why not?
When you say what happened, he just says, just don't break it.
Hold it up close to his face and pretend look like you're about to try and break it. I think I'll just break it right here.
And he was the only
You
one.
see, he
with
kind
the
of
pouch.
he does this, winces like away from it, moves his head away from it.
Ah.
It's just the one bow.
Yep.
He's the only one that had the pouch on him.
Correct.
It was the guy that was still awake, not dead, that had it.
The non-dead guy. Yeah, the one that you have
The non-dead
restrained.
guy.
He had the belt pouch on him, and in that
okay.
pouch was this. There was a couple
Well-
gold coins too. Like you can mark down 2 gold coins if you want to take them.
Yeah, if you want to put in the party sheet.
Be like a signal or something. We probably shouldn't break it.
I'm not sure.
You're at
Maybe it's-
23
oh,
gold.
If it was that,
Dog
you
treat.
wouldn't mind us breaking it, because then you'd call
Is
everyone
anyone
here.
like super smart?
I am.
Oh.
And he just
You
kind of
are?
laughs again. Do you
I'm
say
probably
that?
the smartest.
Do you say
No,
it? Do you say it? Is anyone super smart?
Yeah.
No, he just kind of laughs again. And he's like, you fools. You don't even realize that you're dead. What are you even doing here?
Bored.
We're here
Let's
to
go.
kill him.
You're gonna kill Grask. Okay.
No.
I thought I heard the funny. I thought I heard the jokes already, but you were saving the best one for last. You're absolute fools if you think you stand a chance.
Does anyone have any like torture tactics or anything?
I could start ripping off nails.
What? No, we're not going to do
What kind of bard are you?
Not a
Maybe
pure
sing a
one.
song while you're doing it.
Not a pure one.
He sings a
listen.
song.
I've lost a nail a time or two with gambling debts.
You once
Yeah,
had.
like that.
You once had 10 fingernails. Rip. Now you've got 9.
Use his fingernails.
Are we
as,
tying this guy to a tree or something? Because we got Goody Two Shoe here. We can't kill him.
Well,
What's your bandit?
I get
Are you that kind of
Scar and break all the weapons.
Oh, I thought you were
break
gonna say
the-
break all of his fingers.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah,
they're in decent enough shape, but they're not great by
Stick
any
him in a
means.
rock and just snap the hilts off or something.
Well, I can just smash them with the rock.
Graskis just like bends them like this. Right?
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, no, you could destroy them basically with your rock.
With your
Yeah,
might.
just
Sword.
break the
Yeah, I'll
the
just
scimitars
smash them.
and
Yeah, clang, clang, clang. They kind of bend and
Just
warp.
making a bunch of noise.
well, just with my dagger. Yeah, we can't just murder the guy.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
To ask
Just-
that question makes no sense. That how can you just say you can just murder the guy?
We murdered the other two.
No, we were in a life or death situation. We're not in that situation anymore.
They didn't swing at us at all.
And yeah, they didn't
So
even like,
walking their dog.
Yeah, just walking the dog, get some
trying to
water.
get some water.
No, they did threaten your life.
Yeah, well, they didn't just attack us. They said, "Come out, and we may not kill you right away."
Yeah, no, they basically
Yeah.
they basically gave
They tried to
you
kill us.
they basically gave you 6 seconds until they came in there and
I
took
think
you
we
out.
just
so-
tie this guy to a tree and see you
Yeah.
later. We didn't kill him, but he's probably gonna die.
When you guys start talking about killing him, like you see Scarn hold up his sword, it's like, can I kill them? What about breaking his legs? Fine.
We tied him to
Oh.
Scarn's sword.
So the sword doesn't want you to kill people either. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just
kinda
tear up
disappointed
some
him
of
with mine.
the
I'm not allowed
clothes.
to. I'm not allowed to hurt him.
We should take these armbands and the cloaks. Maybe they'll come
Yeah,
in
sure.
handy.
Slim turns into this guy and stares at him.
He starts like freaking out. He was like laughing in your face. He was like laughing in your face before, but when you do that, he was like, "What are you? What are you? Give me that bone back. Give me it. Hand it over. I need it."
Go for the cankle or
Put a,
scar
like,
and the knockout
Some
punch, please.
poison thing. Yeah, we're gonna knock him out.
Yeah, he's
Kick
like freaking out.
go.
Yeah, as I said, either cankle or scar and knock this guy out.
Hit him with your cankle.
Hold the sword. Yes, I can. I can knock him out. And I'll go to clock him if I can.
You absolutely can. Yeah, he's freaking out the sight of Slim though.
Yeah, Slim's just smiling at him
With his face.
with his face. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how
I'll just
we're
go and
gonna-
knock him. I'll just go and knock him out with a giant oversized.
That's how we're
fist.
gonna defeat your
Yeah,
boss.
he's you say that's how we're gonna defeat, and he's like, "What are you?" Poof, and his head just slumps down.
So yeah,
Yeah,
The
we
other
won't use
dead
our
guys-
own rope. We're
I
gonna
am
not
up
make
for-
it like super. He could probably
No,
get
we-
out if he really wanted to. But we'll
no,
just
but I'll
use
just
the
use
clothes.
the clothes of the
Yeah.
dead guys, cut it into strips, and we tie him to a tree, tie his hands back behind a. We find obviously a tree small enough that he can tie his hands behind it, tie his legs, gag him.
Take some of your berries, cover his face with it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, you leave him bound. Is he gagged?
Yes,
Okay,
gag
so
him, tie him.
bound, gagged, tied to the tree.
Yeah, no, the weapons are destroyed. Toss the buckets away.
I could just break his knee. I mean,
What?
he won't
Break his knee.
he won't be
Smash
coming
his
back.
knee.
Fight us.
Well, I was gonna
fine.
say we gut the dog and leave it on him.
Yeah. Leave it
Oh.
on him. Yeah.
So it'll
Put the
track-
dog's head on a pike in front of him.
Well, and then the smell of the blood and guts will attract maybe some forest animals will come
Yes.
after him.
Well, that's the thing. We're not doing anything with these bodies, so
No, they're staying
He-
there.
this guy's gonna die for sure. He's gonna get eaten by something.
So you can feel good about yourself that you didn't kill him.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah,
kill
we
him.
didn't
Exactly.
actually
Murder
start
him.
killing blow.
Yeah.
Scarn is starting to get a little concerned about joining this party with all the
And like, you know what? This is a little messed up. I don't know.
Yeah. The
He looks
sword's
at the
like
sword, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's
really?
like,
You wanted me to join these
wrong
guys?
party, wrong party, wrong party.
Whoever's got the bone can add an item to their inventory that just says bandit's bone, and then in brackets, do not break.
Let's use-
You don't have to put the brackets on, but that's just your reminder of what the guy said.
Sylvaris will take it. Add item. Oops,
I guess don't add the do not break if you're gonna forget that he said do not break. That's the only reason it's on there.
Forget. Yeah. Oh, bandit bone.
Well, you can hold this guy's look indefinitely, right?
I think once you
as
see
long as-
somebody,
once
you've
he's
got it
seen it,
in
he
your
Do it.
your closet, basically. Closet of bodysuits to
No,
wear.
but I mean, you can hold it till you change
Yeah.
to something else.
or he
That's
dies.
what I'm saying. So yeah, so put the cloak on and the armband. If anything you can say, oh, you could take some couple prisoners. I don't know. We can try something. At least you'll
Yeah.
look like
Yeah,
this
like
guy.
he could definitely get back into the if need do something.
If anything
once we
too,
get-
like
yeah.
maybe you could sneak in to open the door to let us in,
Yeah.
kind of thing. To unlock the front door or something.
Because even if he sees someone that's
The only thing
there
is
or
you don't
whatever-
sound like him.
Yes.
Your voice doesn't change. He has Slim will have like a high pitched voice. Hey, this is me.
Nope. Sorry. Yes, his voice does change.
There you go.
You can change your appearance and your voice.
Okay.
So yeah,
now
and you've heard him
you
talk,
heard it.
so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he talked enough. Cool.
That's creepy.
very creepy.
That's
Creepy
what
guy. Creepy guy.
Somebody didn't see him. Oh my god, the band's
Creepy
still alive. Get him.
Creepy guy. It's a little after 11:30. You guys are gonna finish your rest off here, and this is also going to mark. So at this point, I don't think anyone's taken any damage or spent any spells or anything like that. Correct? So you're all basically at full.
I grab
Yeah.
my javelin back again.
Yeah, you can recollect your javelin and the crossbow bolts. You
still
can
doing half?
recover half. I
What-
think
what's
we
your
were doing
one
half
arrow?
rounded up, so if you only shot one, you get your one back, kind of thing, unless it's obvious that it's broken. That way you're not running out to 0 100%. Yeah, you'll finish your rest here, and be ready to push further into the forest. But the
Does this
deeper
guy
you go,
regain consciousness then while we're here?
no, he's knocked out. Unless you're trying to wake him up.
No.
He's
Well,
knocked
we were
out.
on the last watch
bit,
anyway.
Yeah, the last little bit. Yeah. No, that's a good place. I was gonna show something, but I'm gonna leave that for next week. So, yeah, I think that's a good place to pause for the night.
Well, I just
As
tell
you're getting ready.
Sylvaris, like, you can backtrack them now, right?
Yeah, I
You've
can
got their
follow the
scent.
track.
But yeah, no,
I can follow their
it's
track back.
it's pretty obvious. Like they weren't walking the tree line, but they were coming from that direction, kind of thing. So,
Yeah.
you guys were trying to like go up and loop around. They're coming from the other direction of it.
But
So, but you
from-
know
I
the
can
general
tell
direction.
The direction that they were going seems to line up where I was planning on going on the map.
Correct. Yep.
So that seemed pretty accurate.
Yeah,
Okay, so we
yeah.
don't have to follow them. We can still kind of go around if we want.
That's correct. Yeah, you're in very good positioning at this point. So cool. Okay. Give me one quick moment here, just to kind of close the stream off, and I will be right back. All right. Let me get a better look at y'all. There we go. Yo. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Do me a solid if you haven't done so already. Click the heart, the follow button at the bottom of the stream. If you're on YouTube, the subscribe button. That's the best way to support the channel. It doesn't cost you nothing. Just appreciate you being here. Akko, thanks for hanging out, my dude. Appreciate you. Yo! Ivor Black One, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Science Psycho. Silent Psycho. I apologize. I always get your name screwed up. Thanks for the raid. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Snarfy in the house. Hope y'all enjoyed it. It's tough for me to do the DM thing and engage with chat at the same time. So as always, I apologize for not doing so. Hopefully, you know, you got the mod team here. They're hanging out, keeping things rolling. So I always appreciate their help, and I appreciate you guys being here. So yeah, the next couple episodes are going to be really good. These guys don't know what they're walking into, and and it's kind of fun because in our campaigns before, this would be a cakewalk for them, and this was just a little bit of a sample. They took the party out with ease, the scouting party out with ease, but we've got some tricks up our sleeves. I don't think that they're ready for it, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. So make sure to tune in. We do Dungeons and Dragons every single Sunday night. I know it's not Sunday this week, but holiday weekends we usually push to Monday. That's just kind of usually how it works. So every single Sunday night we do Dungeons and Dragons. So if you want to see what happens next, make sure to tune in on Sunday at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard for that one. Meanwhile, I've got Dead Cells going on. I got Dead Cells going on this week. Probably Wednesday, Friday, but question marks on the Wednesday. We'll see how that goes. It just depends on how my day goes. I'm supposed to be working on that podcast. We're a little bit behind on it. So if I end up doing that, there won't be a stream on Wednesday. But if I end up with a Wednesday off, then we'll run Dead Cells Wednesday and Friday. And then we start our new game next week, Monday. So this will be a lot of fun. That's it. That's all. Thank you, everybody. That's it. That's all. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I love you all. I appreciate you. Take good care of yourselves. And we'll see you next time. So long, everybody. Bye-bye.